Welcome back to the channel, Double O members. Equip your ski and switch that like and sub before we get into it. Now look, I seen this at the time when I added this. It's only been out 38 minutes on my mama, so I'm gonna get it up early because I know everybody gonna be trying to be on it. J. Cole got an album coming out called The Fall Off on me. I didn't know when it was coming out, none of that. I seen the announcement, ain't even watched that yet on my mama, because I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I fucks with Cole. Bro, I really do. I fuck with Cole. I like, you know what I'm saying, the realness in him, the humbleness, how humble he is. I like a lot about Cole. It's not too much to dislike. If you do dislike something, you almost just hating on my mom. You almost kind of just hating. If your music, if his music not your style, your speed, your taste, that's one thing. But on my mama, if it's negativity that you throwing at him, it's kind of just because you want some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you. But with that being said, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm the guy hella just Cole all through my playlist. I don't. I got a couple of things from Cole. You know what I'm saying? But I recognize a good when you look at a good, you say, damn, that's a good on my mama. You see what I'm saying? The Fall Off, Disc 2, Track 2 on my mama. So I'm guessing this is the second track on the album. And this is 3 minutes and 48 seconds. You know, with Cole, you gotta listen with listening ears. On my mama, I gotta put this ear drum and this ear drum together and make sure I'm getting the full picture. I gotta listen closely. The Fall Off, Disc 2, Track 2. Let's get into it. Wait a minute. Let's tap in. For the past 10 years, this album has been 10 years? Cole, you done been working on this month for 10 years? Oh my mama, wait a minute, brother. For the past 10 years, this album has been handcrafted with one intention, a personal challenge to myself to create my best work, to do my last what I was unable to do on my first. Okay, I see what you're saying. I thought you was almost about to say your last album. I was gonna say, wait a minute, Cole. I had no way of knowing how much time, focus, and energy it would eventually take to achieve this, but despite the countless challenges along the way, I knew in my heart I would one day get to the finish line. I owed it first and foremost to myself, and secondly, I owed it to hip-hop to fall off J. Cole. Respect, Cole. I'll switch you on my mom. You already know that, though. We gonna see. You said your best work. Now, you done got some
Yeah.
You know what it remind me of? Not this this song specifically, but you know what this remind me of though? The album name, The Fall Off, reminds me of when Cole told Pump and them all that back in the day. I think Smoke, Perp, Lil Pump, all of that like that. Now, I'm gonna keep it 100. Respect to Lil Pump and what he didn't accomplish and all of that shit, but I was never a Lil Pump guy. On my mama, that was never on my playlist. Even as a young teenager, I really wasn't rolling. On my mama, I didn't want to hear Gucci Gang 30 times. On my mama, I'm gonna keep it 100. Now, he told him, now when them kids grow up, that's gonna fizzle out. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna fizzle out. Now, what didn't happen is exactly that. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying Pump that fell all the way off, but I'm saying he ain't where he was. And I seen, you know, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. And this ain't no disrespect to Smoke Perp and them. I seen Smoke Perp performing in front of 30 people. On my mama, I said, dang. Cause Smoke Perp, he actually had one of them joints. I'm like, he said, I don't want cars, I want Audis. I want Rowdies. Something like that. That shit was all right. Bro, all right for 15, 14-year-old, 16-year-old me. Not me today. You see what I'm saying? So, The Fall Off, that's the name. That's what it just remind me of off the rip. Off the rip.
Yeah. How I see it. How I see it.
And they're just working. See him back there thinking, he walking around, he writing.
I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carry the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years.
I seen it in reverse. He's revert. They dropping. You know how when we standing in the when you at a funeral, you know what I'm saying? After the service, they take you to where the burial gonna happen. They sit there and put the casket down in there. You know, you put your flowers on it and all of that like that. My mama, he said, I seen my in reverse. First, come on, Cole. And I gotta listen closely. This is my first listen, and I ain't trying to over rewind to y'all 30,000 times. So I ain't gonna catch everything, but I'm just gonna try to. You see what I'm saying?
I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carried the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk. Whoever dare flirt with death, the best alive. And what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watching my son disappear as I stare at his birth. And he returns to the womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth. And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger and now I'm single. Walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling clubs tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear. We flirt, we part ways. I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad. We live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth. We leave the club.
Lusty, quick to me, and unaware of they worth. Now, what I'm listening to, Cole, you know what I'm saying? He said, man, I'm trying to put this together. I'm trying to get the plot though. It's tough because I'm only listening to it once and I'm kind of letting it run through. He's talking about from his son, and now he's saying his life he's seeing it in reverse. Now his son go from being to back in the womb. He go from pregnant with his wife to the marriage where he said he take the ring back. Now he going backwards. I'm guessing to damn near where he met his woman at. You see what I'm saying? Then he talking about the women surrounding that, ready to just be unaware of their worth. Now, hopefully that I'm catching a lot of this right on my mama, because I don't know that I am. I'm trying to though. Bro, on me, I'm trying to do my thing. You see what I'm saying? Dinosaur back there, that was Toy Story. On my mama, yeah.
Greater in girth. And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger and now I'm single walking.
Do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger and now I'm single. Like I said, we in reverse. And you know, at the wedding, see, that's why you got to rewind it. You say, I do. I do. You may kiss the bride. Do I? Because it's in reverse. Took the wedding ring off her finger and now I'm single. Now he talking about that lust and he want to, you know what I'm saying? That just want to let him crack. On my mama, crack buns. Y'all know how it go. Wait a minute.
Up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling clubs tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear. We flirt, we part ways. I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad. We live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth. We leave the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turnt. It all begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch. Fast forward through years of rehearsal, losing, winning, bank account thinning, income streams nowhere near as diverse. And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers who only days later I don't care to convert. On cloud 9, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing shorter, Pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain. Mama gives me my name, then hands me over to the doctor and I watch as my spirit reverts. Then I'm no longer here on this earth. I'm no longer here on this earth. That's how I see it.
Oh, you gave me a lot.
I'm gonna come in.
I'm trying to process everything, make sure I caught it. Lights getting ready to turn out on my bro. He said I'm no longer here on this earth because it's after his mama gave him his name, he went back and now he's not here at this point. The fall off. the fall off is inevitable. It is to a sense, you know what I mean? Because nobody's gonna be here forever. Nobody's gonna be at their peak forever. And whether your fall off is as drastic as the next person's fall off, eventually you're gonna hit your peak, and then it's gonna come this way. Now, I'm not saying that trend line can start here and get here and then dip, and then you kind of just right here. You see what I'm saying? Some go all the way back down to nothing. But like for me, my biggest connection that I can make with this statement, and this might not even be what Cole is explaining as far as what he's trying to say with this, but I've seen Wayne at his peak, bro. You see what I'm saying? Now Wayne, he started before I was even here. I was born in 2000. But I seen from like 06 to 08, I got to see and be aware of what I was seeing when I seen Wayne around that age. And I've seen it. So if I seen Wayne go from what he was to how some of the kids that I talk to view him now, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Back in 2018, around that time, I had an argument with a kid that was arguing me that said that Lil Pump could out rap Wayne and Eminem. I promise you this happened on everything I love. On Fortnite. Argue me up and down about Pump being better than these two. If I got to see that fall off happen, then it is inevitable, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that might not even be how Cole meant it, but I'm just thinking about what I've seen.
Okay.
Production crew did their thing. But listen, hold on, we getting a little bit of extra.
Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. What it is, ho? What it is, ho? What it is, ho? What it is, ho? What it is, ho?
What track is that, Cole?
What it is, ho? What it is, ho? Come view the style of the unibrow Unabomber who maneuver through the drama with the suit up.
I caught you. You trying to turn me off. I'm there for it though, Cole, on my mama. I'm gonna tap in, bro. I'm gonna listen to it because I'm sometimes, like I said, you need substance. You can't walk around just listening to every day. It can't be all the time. You know what I'm saying? You need some Dot. You need some Cole. You need something like that. It can't always just be drill, kill, and peel and crack some. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to hear some substance. I told you I like some substance sometimes. In my old, as I done aged and got a little older, I didn't want to hear that back in 2016 when I was young. I'm Lil Uzi Vert. I'm Famous Dex on me. As you get older though, you want to hear a little bit of something more. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's good. Like button, sub button before we get out of here on the road to 2K subs. Y'all see where we at? We ain't that far off. Get us there. Push us to the limit. Push it to the limit. I don't even remember that's off of me. I'm tapped in, Cole. Catch y'all in the next video, bruh. Me.
You gotta hurry up and get Diz, you crazy, dog.
Man, I just loaded so fast. I'm like,